How's it going, everybody? Welcome to an off-brand Avalanche game review, going over the Avs 3-2 victory over the Kings last night. This is one that looked a little bit closer on the scoreboard than I think it was in reality. The Avs came out early, scored early in the game, and looked like they just had control of this one from the jump. The two Kings late goals did pull them closer, but this was the Avs game, and I think that they played pretty well. But before we dive into the discussion, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Leave a like on this video just to help the channel gain some traction. And let's get into it. I like the way that the Avs played tonight. Specifically, I like that we're still getting it done on special teams. We did give up the one goal on the power play. That's the first one of the season. Right now, we're ranked 6th in the league on the power play, and we're 6th in the league on the penalty kill, and we're 1st in the league on the power play. Another 2 power play goals tonight brings us to 8 of 17 on the season. You gotta love those numbers. You know, when you're the best in the league at anything, you're gonna be happy about it. The one thing I will say is let's hold back a little bit for now. Those numbers are gonna be a little bit inflated because of last game, and there's still some things that I think we can work on. You know, 3 of those goals came from power play 2, which is very good for power play 2. You know, Sam Girard and Devon Toews look incredible out there. They scored the same goal twice. But you want to see power play 1 maybe doing a little bit more of the heavy lifting, although they do have 5 power play goals. There's some system things that I would like to see the Avs improve on a little bit more. There's been some bounces that have helped us. So maybe the Avalanche power play has definitely been good. I think the numbers are slightly inflated. The penalty kill, on the other hand, I think has been phenomenal. I don't think there's much that the Avs could be doing better on that penalty kill. It just looks really, really good. So you love to see that. Let's talk about some of the goals that were scored tonight. You know, the first one, Brandon Saad scored his first goal as an Av in the most Brandon Saad way possible. About 2 feet from the crease, he just tapped it in after the puck was loose after a little bit of a scramble. So you like to see him getting involved. You know, we didn't think he had a great first game. He came back and played a little bit better in the second game, and then tonight he broke through and he got his first goal as an Av. So you love to see that one. The second goal, this one I mentioned when I was talking about the power play. Sam Girard and Devon Toews just scored the exact same goal that they scored against the Blues. Sam Girard with the little move to the outside, drop pass to Toews, who has the easy one-timer, and Cal Peterson was nowhere to be found. Nichushkin did a great job in front on that screen. Doesn't look like Peterson had any idea where the puck was. So you love to see them getting the traffic in front, and that is something I'd like to see Cale Makar do a little bit more of. You know, Makar has been a little bit more hesitant to shoot from the point than I personally would like to see this year. He can fire it, he can score from there, and he just hasn't really been shooting much on the power play. So take a note from Devon Toews, who looks incredible with Sam Girard, and maybe take a couple more point shots. The third goal the Avs scored was a little bit of a fluky bounce on the power play, but hey, if you get it, you get it. So that's how it went, and the Avs got one. You know, the Kings got a fluky bounce of their own a little bit later in the game. But their first goal was just a rocket from Andreas Athanasiou, who I think might be one of their more talented players. He's got some weaknesses in his game. There's a reason that he was a free agent and not every team wanted to sign him, but he has the skill to do it, and he showed it on that goal. The second one, fluky power play bounce off Devon Toews' skate, which resulted in a wide open net. And Grubauer actually almost saved that. You know, he got all the way over off that crazy bounce, and he got his glove out there. He just couldn't quite handle it. So Grubauer has been playing amazing to me. I love what he's done. He had the 5-period shutout streak, which the only other goalie doing things like that right now is Semyon Varlamov over in New York. So Grubauer's played great, which is good because we don't necessarily know what's going on with Frankie right now. He was not on the active roster tonight. The Avs had to make some call-ups, so I'm thinking that means that Grubauer is going to get his 4th consecutive start tomorrow night, which it's not the end of the world. When you have a goalie playing as hot as Grubauer is, play him as much as you need to. So we can just keep rolling with him as long as we need to, and when Frankie is ready to go, I have confidence that he will play well in his own right. The Francouz injury to me is slightly concerning, but I'm not massively worried about it at the moment, and the same thing with Andrei Burakovsky. Anytime one of your players is hurt, you're going to be a little bit worried about it, but I do not get the impression from the Avalanche organization that either of these is a major injury that is going to keep either player out long term. So for now, we're going to hold off on freaking out about our guys already having that injury bug. I think we should be okay, and, you know, If it has to happen at any point in the season, you want it to happen early in the season. So hopefully we will get those guys back soon, and they will start playing at a high level, which Andre Burakovsky has already been doing. Another thing that happened in this game, Nathan MacKinnon hit 500 points, another milestone. Mikko Rantanen and Gabe Landeskog both hit pretty good big goal milestones last week in the last game, and now today Nathan MacKinnon hits 500 points, which is an incredible number, especially at the slow start he had to his career. These last 3 years have been absolutely insane and have solidified him as one of the two best players in the NHL. I just cannot wait to see where his career goes from here. Let's see how long it takes him to get that next 500, because I firmly believe that he will do it and even go beyond that. So I can't wait to see MacKinnon build on that. He's also closing in on 200 goals. He should be hitting that one in the next couple of weeks, which will be fun to watch for. All kinds of milestones happening for the Avs right now, which you love to see, when your players are hitting or making career achievements, especially as young as Mikko Rantanen and Nathan MacKinnon are. It's very, very impressive. So that's about all I've got for you guys today. It was a pretty good game. It was fun to watch. The Avs got the win against a team that they needed to get the win against, to be honest. But I think they come back on Thursday and they get that win again. And that's about it. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and I will see you guys on Thursday night.